Today is Tuesday, and the fire ripped through last Wednesday. Let's have a look, see what we've got left. So that power pole there is the new one, and that one there is the one that you're standing there. It burnt through. The gate posts, still got the gate posts, and this one's looking a little singed, but she's alright. Lost a fair few logs and cut up, but there'll be no shortage of wood. Most of our buildings place, there were some really nice sheets, they're a bit not so nice. That was a good tool, that's not so good. Yeah, that was a collection of stuff that was pretty good, that's not good. Stack of old sheets look alright. One of those clay pots even came out good. Here's the amazing stuff. Check out my solar panel frame. Barely even singed. Solar panels look all good. Some of the wiring's a little melted, but only a little. It'll just need a chop and change. Security camera. Will not be doing any more security. Jeez, dead washing machine. Still dead. All the wood, that was my good wood for building, is gone. Most of this metal stuff, I mean that was the good stuff, it's now not good, but anyway, some of it's alright. The gutters bits that are left look alright. Here's the new bathroom. She's not looking real good. I don't think that water heater's going to work somehow. But you never know. Nice slab sink top there. A bit burnt, still come good. Laundry tub's not so great. Washing machine full of my best clothes is not so great. That one's gone. That was perfectly working. Water pipe, the bit that wasn't buried, no good. Windows, smashed. My brand new water system. Fresh tank. That valve ain't never going to work again. Stuff like this. It looks so good, and then you find a little pimple hole. Look at that. It still turns, but I don't think it's ever going to work. I'll need replacing. A new water pump. Yeah, she's pretty cooked. All the IBCs, all the taps and fittings. Yeah. So the solar panels were plugged in to the brand new solar system. Now, this was pretty good. There are its batteries. There's the inverter. There's still some copper to scrap. That's the only thing you're going to do with it. Everything else there, no good. This is stuff I had stored outside. Radio controlled car collection. A couple of grand's worth of radio controlled car in there. Spare tyres. Steel rims. May still be okay. Who knows? Cast iron cooker. It's alright. Each other. You drop some water on something. Yeah. The Honda's seen better days. Gazebo's seen better days. The mall that survived the last fire did not survive this one. Oh yeah, that looks like remnants of another battery there. All the scrap batteries didn't get burnt. That was interesting. These batteries here, they're all dead batteries. I was just hanging on to the scrap. Well, I'll be able to scrap them, saying they're still together. The new ones, maybe not so much. This ladder, I'm amazed. That roller door, the ends are burned off it. I'm sure the spring steel's no good. That's a write-off. Gardenia did not make it. Oh, well, seems to have survived. The engine under the sprinkler will fire again one day. I got faith in that one. Lounge chair survived. The donated tool library items survived. The wheel ramp survived. Thanks, Lonnie. Thanks for those wheel ramps. The plants in there, not so good. Something popping up. Who knows what's going to come up? So the two working ride-on lawnmowers are not anymore working ride-on mowers. The bicycles, the good bicycles, are not the good bicycles anymore. The mower decks that were going to be repaired, one of them might still be alright to repair, maybe. This mower? No bueno. She gone. Yeah, the heartbreaking stuff. So this, there's that scooter, there's that $1,000 two-stroke scooter, not worth quite as much anymore. These shelves were full of tools and fuels, well not fuels, took the fuel out, but tools and other important things. Tools and oil, and rattle cans, a lot of rattle cans, a lot of tools. I don't know if I'll dig out anything useful from there now. There was all my whippersnippers, chainsaws, blowers, small engine power equipment. That's my toolbox that was full of very expensive good parts for my Honda motorbike. That's my circular saw. There's my 12-volt water pump running off this pretty beefy 12-volt solar system that had a big inverter on it. What do we got here? Let's have a look. Is that the inverter? That was the inverter. And a big beefy couple of 1,000-watt inverter. That was the car stereo amplifier that was running the speakers. There's the speakers. There's a collection of spare plumbing parts that are still spare. They're just not going to get used. There's my sink. And it used to be on a thing. It used to be an operating sink. There's my fridge, which was full of food and some lovely cold drinks that were really helping during the fire. But, yeah, it's not so good now. I guess that was a panel off the door of the fridge. That's the rest of my kitchen. There's my cooker. It's a really, really good cooker, that one. I should have got that out. I've still got some of these enamel plates and bowls. I don't know if any of them are really good enough to eat off again, but they still exist, which is pretty impressive. There's all my canned food and sauces and stuff. There would have been a lot of cans of baked beans exploding in there. See all these tins without lids. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, there's still some tuna in this one. Took tuna to go. A lot of broken glass. And there is my other solar system that I had here. 3 solar systems on here, attached to the solar panels on the roof. We'll have a look at them in a minute. There's some of the wiring. Still some good copper scrimp. But yeah, there's a couple more big, expensive batteries there. That was a giant fish tank, really big fish tank. There was a very good, very expensive, brand new Victron inverter sitting under that has never been used. Never to be used, brand new. There it goes. Big fish tank pump. A whole bunch of stuff, really. So we've got some sockets. Now, this fridge wasn't actually working, but it was a pantry full of food, and the food is gone. Oh, there's my TV. So much like the TV. There's my computer table. This was all wired up to 12 volt and had the new main system in it. There was a nice wooden cabinet. I had a lot of good stuff in. And a couple of fish tanks on. There's a big bag full of zeolite. There's a big bag full of perlite. Oh, there's the fish tank. Yeah. 2 fish tanks full of fishies on there. Sorry, fishies. That's one of the brand new fans. Oh yeah, there's the other brand new fan. So brand new, it was still in its box. It never got out of its box, that one. The wood stove, I reckon that'll come good. I reckon I'll make use of that again. That would be my 3D printer. I was wondering what that was. That was my 3D printer. I still haven't set it back up again. And I don't know, probably about 2 grams worth of 3D printer filament. I had about all stored, most of it new, unopened. It's probably going to be some of the stuff on the ground here. There's one of my key cutting machines. I don't remember it being that wide before. One of 2 key cutting machines. That was my important keepsakes. My lot collection. And here is my brand new bed that I owned for a month. Had some limitations in my head about getting a bed. I knew once I had the bed that my life was going to be different, so I held off on getting the bed until I'd gotten myself ready for the bed, and finally a month ago was the time. I was ready to be a real human and sleep in a real bed. I guess the universe had some different plans. Under the bed was stored all my clothes. Every bit of clothing I owned. And quite a few other things were important to me. Things that I'd collected from my grandmother's house, some of them were my grandfather's things. And there you go. That there is the remnants of my whiz-bang power tool, battery powered, 12 volt powered as well fan. It's one of the best things I ever owned. Right there. Step on the coil springs. Man, that mattress was so good. I had the best mattress. Beautiful. Oh, there's some bowls. I can't believe that. Wow, that's literally my favourite bowl. This is my mum's. I think she got this before I was born, and it's still good. Can't believe that. I need to put that somewhere. Good. Thanks, Mum. Alright, well, there's some. And this vacuum sealed thing of garlic on top of the fridge. It's quite surprising, but some of this garlic is still moist. Anyway. Well cooked onions. Yeah, so in there was another very good key cutting machine. Never really got to properly utilise it. There we go, that's bits of it down there. Anyway, the fireproof washing line lived up to its name. I built that to withstand a fire, and it did. So well done it. Spooky, spooky. Tommy's car, that was actually right down the back of the property. Right down the hill. It survived. I can't believe it survived. The bumper's melted off. She jump started and off she went. Yeah. The garden tools. Some of them. Let's continue. Man, there's a lot of stuff in all this that I don't even know where it was or what it was now. I had a big collection of things. I guess I still do. They're just not in the same condition. Now, here we go. Let's have a look at the bus. The bus that failed me. The bus that would not start because a rat chewed through the bloody fuel lines. I couldn't fix it in time. Well, in the bus, it was a camper van, you can tell. With a water heater on the back. And the shower head plumbed onto the back. It had some solar panels on the top. It had a collection of batteries in the back. There was actually 2 solar systems on this bus, independent, with their own batteries. So that one was 2 batteries, and then there was another bigger battery in there as well. There was the bed. It was on that frame at the back, down the side. There was a cupboard that had some real treasures in it. The bench was either side. The sink, you can still see the sink there. This cupboard's had some important stuff in them. The fancy windows, went to a lot of effort to get in. A hatch at the top. The awning. That awning was in super good condition. Not so much anymore. Wow. That just happened. Another huge tree just came down. And where all that smoke was. I'm glad I didn't go down there to investigate that a minute ago. Pretty safe now though. Gardens are obviously all toast. Every hose is toast. I mean, yeah, no, every hose is toast. Maybe some bits of some of the hoses aren't toast though. I thought maybe this water pump was alright, but nah. She got cooked. She got cooked. The shower setup I had here, just a little portable one. No, I mean that was only a few $100. Probably not worth much at all now. Bus. All you needed was a fuel line. You could have got out of here. Spent so long working on jump starting this bus because it's 24 volt. Separate the batteries, charge them up, jumper leads individually. Got it cranking like a champ. And then it had no fuel. Oh, yeah. I guess that's the bulk of what's gone, just to look at. I mean, the devil's in the details. There's so many bits. I mean, even this IBC, it doesn't look too bad, right? But it is. You know, it's all bad. Not much good to say. That solar panel. I mean, again, plugs are damaged. I mean, it's a good chance it's damaged and it won't work, but it looks alright. You know? So laundry tubs didn't seem to get any effect. Glad the awning was rolled up at least. That awning was out. I don't think they'd be looking very good. Anyway, that ladder was stuffed anyway. Don't even care about that ladder. I do care about the gardens. That, I'm sorry to say, was the nice finger lime. Took a long time to grow. On you, buddy. Keep doing your do. I've been doing great. Avocado trees definitely seen better days, but I have got some hope, you know. It's still standing, there's a chance. Everything else, not so much. Not so much. Bird of paradise. I don't think that looks like paradise. A couple of little solar panels, very old little solar panels. Oh yeah, should have a look at the solar panels. Be interesting to see if any of these come back. I've got one good IBC, it was on the back of my ute. That survived. And his little Honda survived. Just got a bit of bumper damage. No, she still starts and drives. Tires aren't burnt. Well, they might be a little burnt, but they're not. Yeah, they're probably not road safe. You know, they're alright. The gas bottle and jerry can collection survived. That was impressive. Old Tina Barina, Suzuki, whatever you want to call her. I had to chainsaw a bit of the bumper off. But she went. Ah, yeah, so there was the really nice burnt out tree that I liked up here. And there was the really nice burnt out tree that I liked down there. So, they were only rated for one fire, it seems. Next fire, not so much. Oh yeah, my toilet. I'll check out the toilet. I mean, that was a very robust, nice structure, of good quality. I liked that toilet. Had a very nice view. But as you'll see, I won't get too close. We don't need to look in the pit of despair, but you know, she ain't a toilet no more. Is that the roof? Is that the roof or the back? I can't even tell anymore. I can't tell which bit is what. No, that'd be the roof over there, I think. Yeah, that'd be the roof. Anyway, not so roofy now. But yeah, the view isn't as good anymore anyway. It's a bit depressing. Quite a nice view. big logs and stuff cut down that I was going to use. Oh hey, I can finally see where all the trash got moved from the last fire. I was wondering about that. I thought there should be some chicken wire about. And there it is. I wonder if I can get this out now. Oh yeah, she looks like she's ready to come out finally. One more item. This one wasn't going. I had two ones that were good. One had a trailer on it, was using it as a cart. Had the deck off it. And the other one had the deck on it, so it was good for mowing. One for mowing, one for towing. This one for parts, till she blew her parts. And yeah, you can see how every single sheet of tin is warped. I mean, yeah, all of them. You think these end ones look alright, and then you look a bit closer and, oh yeah, no, hang on. You're not alright. Every purlin, every top hat. Well, maybe not everyone. Maybe this very last section is reusable. If I go like that, that looks pretty straight. Pretty straight. Oh yeah. Axel's awesome bike. It's awesome now, Axel. Solar panels. 6 on the roof. Did not do as good as 8 on the ground on a wooden frame. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, and the fire hose. The most ironic thing. The fire hose is fine. The fire hose didn't even get melted. 100% fine. Stack of bricks, fine. This plastic bucket, fine. Yeah, so it wasn't everything, just the shit that mattered. The fire hose didn't really matter. Anyway, Ute made it through alright. I mean, I think it might have a little bit of mechanical hoo-ha after all the water carting, but, you know, she can get on fire. That's the main thing. She can be worked on. Anyway, that concludes this walk around 608 Glens Creek Road, looking at what was. Or what is, I suppose. You can't say what was. Thank you.